Welcome to another episode of Hard Lessons with Demel Hannah. I'm your host, Demel Hannah. So, even in the midst of all that's real, that's going on around you, you still gotta have some fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause you living in shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys getting weed in and shit. You smoking your joints and shit. You making your hooch. I learned how to make the hooch and shit in the county. Save your motherfucking juices. Back in the 90s, well, I was in there. I came in 97, 90, I did the whole 98, 99. They used to give us these little juices and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you save about 10 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Get you some bags and shit. You either get you some bags and shit, cause that's how guys used to wash their clothes and shit. And hold their motherfucking ice or whatnot. Get you some bags, man. Put that motherfucking shit up in that motherfucker. Get you some fruit, put you some fruit up in there, put you some bread up in that bitch. That bread is the yeast. You know what I mean? Let that shit ferment. Let that shit sit for about 2-3 days. Smell it, it's gonna start, ooh, you gonna smell that shit, you gonna be like, yeah, you taste it. You let your celly taste it. I was a rookie, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I let my celly taste it, he like, let it sit a couple more days. I'm like, all right, bet. I let that shit sit. Man, we drunk that shit, I was drunk in a motherfucker, man. It took me about 4 days to make that shit, I was drunk as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Because trying to do something, man. Trying to create some normalcy, some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that bitch drunk. I'm in that motherfucker rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm rapping Tupac, every Tupac song. I'm rapping that motherfucker my celly like, yeah, Joe, hit that shit. Niggas on the gallery like, yeah, Joe, hit that shit. Because they probably getting drunk and high in they cell too. You know what I mean? Because when you go on the cell, man, all that tough guy, that shit is like, you could take that motherfucker off. You know what I'm saying? Your cell is your sanctuary, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? So that tough guy shit, you can take that motherfucker off. You got motherfuckers rapping old ass LL Cool J songs through the motherfucking chuck hole. I need love. And we in the county jail fighting murders. Motherfuckers talking about I need love. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, it is. Nigga, rap that shit, man. Spit that shit. Man, you start rapping with them and shit. You know what I mean? Because, man, y'all all doing that time together, really. Y'all all doing that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Even though he a Vice Lord, he a Blackstone, he a Latin King, he Latin folks, he GD, he BD, he Bree, he this, he that. Y'all doing that shit together. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, y'all doing that shit together. And you learn that. You learn that by way of watching videos with guys, and guys be like, man, Joe, man, I'll be at the club, man, off that joint, man. You know what I'm saying? I know the girls, and then you start being like, yeah, Joe, what club you be at? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all be and shit? You start because before you come to the county, you be so segregated. You know what I'm saying? Guys out south, they don't even go out west. Guys out west don't even go out south. So on and so forth. For in the county, y'all all together. Everybody is together. So you learning about different regions by way of listening to different people. You know what I mean? So you having your fun, man. You got your rap battles in that motherfucker. Back in the 90s, dancing was real popular in Chicago, House of Maddox. Phase 2 and all the motherfuckers. You might have some guys come up in that bitch that's good with the dancing. And he might be, goddammit, GD, he might be Blackstone, they might be, have a motherfucking dance battle, goddammit, dance, mother. They doing that motherfucking shit, they dancing that shit, they doing that shit, boy, I'm telling you. That shit used to be live, man, for real, that shit used to be live, but, you try to do anything, man, to get the fuck up out of that crazy ass environment, you feel me? You try to do anything, man. Whatever, man. You play ball, you know what I'm saying? You play some cards, you talk some shit, you rap, you know what I'm saying? You try to do whatever the fuck you can to get to mentally, like see something beyond those fucking walls and shit. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Real talk. You try to do something in your fucking head. So, we do that shit, man. We dance. We back in the days, man, what I loved about, back in the days was we were secure. You know what I'm saying? So we'll dance against each other and shit, and we wouldn't think nothing gay of it. We'll rap against each other like they do now, you know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't think nothing gay of it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. Like people, like I know, you know, it's still, the gang culture is like a reinforcement of your manhood, so to speak. It can't no violent culture reinforce your manhood, but that's what we thought. You know what I mean? But it was still like guys wasn't afraid to be themselves like back then. I think that's the difference today. Like back then, guys wasn't afraid to just be who they were. And that's what I loved about that shit. But, you know, you try to do anything to take your fucking mind off that shit in the county. In jail, period. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, for real.